Hello, this is Dan Petrock, and I've had a few requests to show how to set ALEKS up as far as linking it with Blackboard and how to do all that. So I'm going to try to walk through this. I'm just going to pick one of my old classes just to show how this might be done. So just go into your class, and then what you're going to do is, by default, for some reason, the tool you need is not going to be on there. So you have to go to customization and make sure it may or may not be, but just do this anyway. Tool availability. So click and make sure, go down to the M's, and we got to make sure that McGraw-Hill campus is checked. Now I've gone in here and it is checked, so maybe it is by default, but just make sure McGraw-Hill campus, that tool is checked, and hit submit. So now we have the ability to link ALEKS, all right? So what we're going to do is go into tools here on the left-hand side, go to McGraw-Hill campus, and then from here, all you have to do is type in the word ALEKS and hit find now. And it's usually the very first thing here, right there, ALEKS. It's like first edition. This is essentially you're connecting your course to ALEKS, and you hit select. And then all you have to do is here is click ALEKS again. And then when you get to this, it's like, hey, who is blah, blah, blah. It's just telling you about ALEKS. But really what you have to look at is, I want this for my students. And you check that. And then you say adopt ALEKS. So kind of going straight forward through here. And then it says, what do you want to do? Do you want a new class? Do you want an existing class? You're going to copy from existing class. So this is where it's kind of up to you what you want to do. If you've had ALEKS in the past, you can copy that or copy an existing class, whatever you want. I'll just go copy an existing class at this institution. You can even pick which instructor it is and what section it is. So you can go through and do all that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick, I don't know if I even have some really old ALEKS ones here. Let's see what I got here. Oh, maybe it's a copy of existing class since it's going to be mine. Let's see here what that looks like. Oh, so here's some really old ones, man. Here's Math 064, Math 01. Okay, let's just say I just picked this one, right? And hit continue. I'll be teaching this class. You can select the instructor, CRN. So once you're doing this, it's actually linking your ALEKS class to that. So I just linked McGraw-Hill campus to ALEKS. You hit continue, and it creates a new section. And now your students will be able to access the ALEKS straight through here, and they'll never have to log into ALEKS ever again. This actually gives you what your students would lose. This is your dashboard. This is how you would actually access ALEKS. And I'll show you how to put that link in. And then you can, if you need your financial aid code, you can go right here, click on that, request your financial aid code. So it's pretty much the same as you've done before. So you can find any course you've taught or from anybody else, link it, and now this has been paired, right? And you can do all that stuff with the pairing of the grade book as much or as little as you want. I know we've had some issues with that, so I'm not going to go through that right now. So it's up to you what you want to do there. So if you want to put a link for you and your students to ALEKS, I'm just going to close this since it's linked, and close this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into my course content, and I'll just put a link in here. So turn my edit mode on, and I'm going to go to, let's see here. I want to go to tools. I'm going to go to more tools, and I'm going to go to McGraw-Hill campus again. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing, McGraw-Hill campus, and you can type in here, here is a link to your ALEKS online, or something like that. You can make it however you want. I'll hit submit. You can actually change the name too, if you could actually change it to ALEKS. So if you look at there it is. So when you click that, or your students click that, they do, again, just click on ALEKS since it's been adopted, and they're in. Now the first time they'll need to put a code, they'll register, but after that they're done. So that's pretty much all there is to it. And you can move that link or put that link in every folder if you want. And that's how you get ALEKS linked in your course and synced for your students. So they don't need a code anymore for the course because it knows which course they're in. They know it's been tied. They don't need a course code. They'll still need an access code that they can purchase. So that's about it, I think.